Please note, no marshmallows were harmed during the filming of this experiment. The famous microwaving or marshmallow experiment. If you've done this before, then you know what happens. But do you really understand what is happening? Or if you're like me and you haven't tried this before, go ahead and try it right now. Marshmallows are made by a solution of mixing sugar and water, and it forms into a gelatin. And gas gets trapped inside of little tiny air bubbles, similar to this candy. But Pop Rocks are forced with carbon dioxide at a very high pressure. Do you remember? If you want to watch this video, the link will be down in the description below. But this gelatin is what makes the marshmallow so stretchy. You see, the gas that are inside the tiny bubbles are pushing outward and pushing this gooey substance to try to make it bigger. But at the same time, all the air around the marshmallow is also pushing down on it, trying to make it smaller. And it's at this exact size that the two forces are equal, the force pushing outward and the force pushing inward. Because if the inner force was pushing more, well then it would expand. But if the outer force was pushing more, well then it would shrink up. Now let's heat a marshmallow in the microwave. Are you ready? Whoa, that marshmallow got huge and really melty and sticky, and that was really fast, but very easy cleanup. So when you heat a marshmallow inside of a microwave, what happens? Right, it gets bigger. Okay, but now what exactly is happening to make the marshmallow bigger? Well, there's a couple different things. One, all the moisture inside the air is evaporating, and so that just puts even more gas inside of those little tiny gas bubbles. And since the gas bubbles are getting larger, the marshmallow is also getting larger. Another thing that is happening is that the marshmallow itself is heating up, so it's expanding. And we learned about this in this experiment. Do you remember? The link will also be down in the description below. But we learned that as molecules get warmer, they expand. So since the tiny gas bubbles are getting bigger and the molecules in the marshmallow itself are getting bigger, the marshmallow is getting bigger. And then, well, that broke apart. But you get it. So, think back to what I said about the marshmallows. How the inside of the marshmallow is pushing it, trying to make it bigger. And the air around the marshmallow is pushing down on it to try to make it smaller. Knowing that, what do you think will happen if we put this marshmallow inside of a vacuum packer? Well, there's only one way to find out. So, were you right? Let us know down in the comments below. And also let us know what other experiments you have tried with marshmallows. I'd love to hear it. So, this makes sense if you consider the job of the vacuum packer. The job of a vacuum packer is to suck out all of the air. This helps to keep the food a little bit more fresh, a little bit longer. And remember, the air inside of the marshmallow is pushing out, and the air outside the marshmallow is pushing down. So if you remove all of that air on the outside of the marshmallow, there's no longer any force pushing down on it. Instead, the only force you have is the force pushing out. So the size of the marshmallow is able to grow. But what happens when you put the air right back in? That's right, all of that air comes swooping back in and pushes right back down on that marshmallow. I don't think so, Marshmallow. Wow, what an inspiration. Because just like marshmallows, we too have multiple forces pushing on us in all different directions. We have forces that are inside of us, that are pushing us forward and moving us through life. We also have all these different outside forces that are trying to hold us back. Things like stress and negativity They weigh us down. They make it really hard to keep our chin up and move forward through life. Now, if the positive and negative forces are equal, well, then we'll just stand still. But what if we removed all of this stress, just like we removed the air from the vacuum? It allows us to expand and become greater. So remove all that stress by handing it to God, by meditating, by doing what you love to relax. Whatever it is, just go out there and enjoy life and keep pushing forward. Thank you so much for watching and for everything that you do to help support this channel. It is so much appreciated. And don't forget to like this video, to leave your thoughts and requests down in the comments below, to subscribe if you want to see some more inspirational science videos. You can also follow me on social media, and those links are down in the description below. And most importantly, don't forget to keep learning. And until next time, bye!